Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, Family Home Kitchen. Ever tried making a Nutella cheesecake at home? Welcome to a world where the creamy delight of Nutella meets the rich indulgence of cheesecake. This simple recipe is about to guide you through the process of creating a dessert that will have your taste buds dancing with joy. From the crunchy biscuit base to the velvety Nutella-infused filling, each step is a journey towards a slice of heaven. Ready to get started? Great, you are going to love this. First things first, gather your ingredients. For this delectable Nutella cheesecake, you'll need a few key items. Start with 200 grams of Oreos. Yes, Oreos. They'll give your cheesecake that delightful crunch and chocolatey flavor. Next, you'll need 100 grams of melted butter to bind our base together. Moving on to the star of the show, the filling. You'll need 400 grams of cream cheese, the backbone of any good cheesecake. To add a touch of sweetness and that distinct hazelnut flavor, grab 200 grams of Nutella. You'll also need 200 milliliters of liquid cream to give your cheesecake a creamy and luscious texture. Don't forget 100 grams of sugar to balance out the flavors and a teaspoon of vanilla extract to add that subtle depth of flavor. Got everything? Perfect. Now let's move on to the fun part. Time to make the base of your cheesecake. This is where the magic starts. First, we're going to take 200 grams of Oreo biscuits. Now, we're not just using these for the delicious chocolatey flavor, but also for that perfect crumbly texture. Get those biscuits into a blender and pulse until they're finely ground. Once you've got your Oreo dust, it's time to bring in 100 grams of melted butter. This is going to act like a glue, binding our crumbs together and giving our base that firm, satisfying crunch. Mix the butter and the Oreo crumbs together until they're well combined. Now let's bring in the cake tin. You're going to press this delicious mixture into the bottom, making sure it's evenly spread out. Don't be shy. Press it down firmly to compact it. It's starting to look like a cheesecake now, isn't it? Now that the base is done, we can start on the creamy filling. Now, onto the creamy, delicious filling. This is where the magic truly happens, and our cheesecake starts to take shape. We start by taking our cream cheese, which should be at room temperature to ensure a smooth texture. Into this, we'll add our sugar and a dash of vanilla extract. These three ingredients will form the base of our filling. We're going to beat them together until they're well combined, creating a sweet, creamy mixture that's just begging to be tasted. Now, it's time for the star of the show, the Nutella. We're going to add this to our cream cheese mixture and then continue to beat until it's perfectly smooth. The Nutella not only adds a rich, indulgent flavor, but also gives our filling that classic velvety cheesecake texture we're aiming for. In a separate bowl, we're going to whisk our liquid cream until it thickens. This will add a lightness to our filling, balancing out the richness of the Nutella. Once thick, we'll gently fold this into our Nutella mixture, being careful not to knock out the air we've just whisked in. Finally, we're ready to pour our filling over the base. We want to make sure it's evenly distributed, creating a smooth surface that will look as good as it tastes. Almost there. Now for the final step. Patience is key now. After all, good things come to those who wait. Now that you've poured your velvety Nutella cream cheese mixture onto the biscuit base, it's time for the cheesecake to set. This crucial step requires a minimum of 4 hours in the fridge. Yes, 4 hours. But trust me, it's absolutely worth the wait. And here's a little tip. While you anticipate the moment of indulgence, why not consider how you'd like to add the finishing touches to your homemade masterpiece? A generous drizzle of Nutella or a sprinkle of crushed Oreos can elevate your cheesecake to a whole new level of decadence. Remember, the beauty of making your own dessert is that you can customize it to your liking. So be creative and make it your own. And there you have it, your very own homemade Nutella cheesecake. Enjoy your delicious creation. If you liked the video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button for all new updates in the world of cooking.